What really happened behind the scenes of Sandokan? Why did this project take 5 long years to come to life? And what did Yaman have to sacrifice to make this dream finally real? Stay with me, because what you are about to hear is not just another update. It is a story of patience, struggle, obsession, and total dedication. And today on Magazine News and Gossip, we are breaking it all down. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip. A brand new week, a brand new video, and a brand new wave of headlines surrounding one of the most talked about Turkish actors of our time, Yaman. Today has been explosive on Instagram. Yaman shared multiple posts that immediately caught the attention of fans worldwide. Training videos, behind-the-scenes moments, and most importantly, a powerful interview excerpt that reveals what he truly went through to bring Sandokan to life. If you have been following this channel, you already know that we regularly share and translate Yaman's most important interviews. And this one is special. This is not a casual conversation. This is a deep, emotional, and revealing interview he gave to Vanity Fair, where he opens up about his family, his career, the hardest moments of his life, and the project that changed everything, Sandokan. In the short video Yaman shared today, he focuses entirely on Sandokan. But behind those few minutes lies a journey that lasted 5 years. Jan explains that he arrived in Italy 5 years ago specifically for this series. Sandokan was the reason he left everything behind and moved to a new country.
It was not a random decision.
It was a dream, a vision, a challenge he felt he had to face. But fate had other plans. Just as he arrived in Italy, the world changed. The pandemic hit, a global crisis that stopped lives, careers, and entire industries. Yaman found himself in a foreign country during one of the darkest periods humanity has faced in recent history. Borders closed. Production stopped. Uncertainty ruled everything. Jan describes this period as extremely complicated. And that is an understatement. While the world was struggling, Sandokan was frozen in time. Delayed. Postponed. Hanging by a thread. Years passed. 5 years later, after endless waiting, the impossible finally happened. The filming of Sandokan began, and today, the series is finally being broadcast. But here is what most people do not understand. Those 5 years were not wasted. They were used to prepare. Obsessively. Yaman explains that he fully dedicated himself to training and education. First, he studied Italian intensively with the directors. Not casually, not halfway, but seriously, professionally, with the goal of delivering perfection on screen. Then came English, because Sandokan was never meant to be a small project. It was international, global, and Jan knew that from the beginning. But language was only the beginning. He also underwent intense horse riding training. Sandokan is a world where characters ride horses naturally, confidently, and constantly. There was no room for hesitation. No room for mistakes. Then came combat training. Fights. Choreography. Physical endurance. Every movement had to be precise. Once the choreography was set, the cast had to learn everything by heart. Muscle memory. Timing. Control. This was not just acting. This was transformation. The shooting itself lasted 4 months. And that is a very long time for a series like Sandokan. Viewers see 8 episodes and think it looks simple. But behind those 8 episodes are countless locations, complex characters, and an intense historical universe. There is a massive story behind every single scene. Jan explains that the only way to finish filming in 4 months was absolute preparation. Being ready from day one. Delivering scenes without constant retakes. Giving everything on the first try. And this is where Yaman's reputation becomes crystal clear. He is obsessed with giving his best in every role. Always has been. Always will be. This project demanded everything he had. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Then he reveals something even more powerful. He says that from the very first moment on set, there was a connection. Everyone understood each other instantly. The energy was right. The focus was shared. And once filming started, everything moved incredibly fast. Without this level of preparation, Sandokan would never have been completed in 4 months. Never. Even watching the footage today, Jan admits that it feels longer than 4 months. That is how intense it was. That is how demanding the process became. And yet, after everything, Yaman ends with humility. He says he hopes he did a good job. He hopes he did not disappoint anyone. After 5 years of waiting, after a pandemic, after endless training, after giving everything he had, this is not just a series. This is the result of sacrifice. So the next time you watch Sandokan, remember this story. Remember what it took to bring it to your screen. If you want more exclusive updates, deep dives, and dramatic revelations about Yaman and the biggest names in the industry, make sure you stay right here on Magazine News and Gossip. Thank you so much for watching. More updates are coming very soon. And trust me, you do not want to miss what is next.